to Click Sports, Charlie. Because we weeks, month of football, sports fiesta. We are gradually grinding to a halt for this season. Tomorrow, a day to go, the Champions League final. So wherever you are, we'll be coming to your homes, Click Sports. But if you cannot even watch it, we'll be in your home next week to digest how it went. So everything else will be with you. But before we do that, I have my guys in the house talking about Champions League, the GPL, transfer is on in earnest, even though officially the transfer window is not open. But boy, oh boy, what are the Saudis doing? What for? Luka Modric, everybody who wins Ballon d'Or is somewhere else, not in Europe. Funny, right? But that's how the world is. Money talk. So Pikachu says Kanya. You can know Dada. We can Dada. But remember, the channel is SJP TV on YouTube. You subscribe, you like, you comment. Remember, your comment is very necessary. So drop your comment. My guys are here. If you drop your comment, they'll answer you. So don't be in too much. Just drop your comment. We'll give you an answer. So guys, Charlie, there has been a season of fun, entertainment, and everything else in between. We'll be delving. You used to come, we're talking about the transfers and so. But Charlie, before I introduce people like everything, Charlie, we come on the party. We get come on. You know very much. Yeah, like on your very much near for near.
I'm quite fast. We are just waiting for another salary.
Another salary.
I'm quite fast.
We are catching us. We are winning lottery. Oh, a bird told me that you won a lottery this evening.
Amen. Amen. We are still in the ending. And you know the party be more I make up listeners in the US maybe thank you.
Yes, you good name.
Thank you.
Alright, welcome to Click Sports and how the guys. So guys, you know the season was great. So Charlie, rate the whole season, like from both across Europe, locally. Rate the season like 1/10, 1/10, and 10/10. So, Reginald, how do you see the season?
I would say 6/10.
6/10. Okay. Now very much. I'm so
personal interest.
Oh, wow.
So the whole 5 major league.
No, I have my reasons. I have my reasons.
Don't give him the
chance. Let me give you the reasons. So that it's not because of my interest. In England, Man City won the league again. It wasn't that interesting. In Germany, Bayern Munich won the league again. France, PSG won the league again.
Okay.
So there's nothing new.
Okay.
You understand me? There's nothing new.
Okay.
So for me,
it's not easy struggle. See, because Liverpool no enter top 4. Being my boss say the league. But if Man City no win, who will win with the league for?
Everyone knew some Arsenal winner. Like we go make
that one. The league will be interesting.
Germany to if like the Dortmund winner. We not see this.
Performance
something interesting. Always the same outcome. Always the same outcome.
You shouldn't go. Very, very interesting. I will mark it 9.5 over 10. The way Arsenal this season, they make City, they brought the best out of City. Yeah. And this season shows that the English league is the most competitive league in the world. For France, PSG, even if when they are asleep for the league, they will win it. So it's very and my own Spain. Barcelona, they showed consistency.
Yeah.
They deserve to win. That's the reason why I'm saying is which was very good. Look at the position of Chelsea. They are a big club in England. Look at us now. Liverpool. Tottenham. Under normal circumstances, they are big clubs, top 4 clubs. I look at their position. So it means it was competitive. And this season, Arsenal showed
that they are in for
thank you. So they showed City, and City also showed that okay, no matter the position you give, even Liverpool couldn't challenge us how much more. So I will give the averagely 9.5 over 10. So it's very competitive.
So neither is me. You all have your reason for that. So yesterday, David Moyes, for the very first time in his career, somebody will argue, one of our producers will say he won community shield. He won an European Cup. He won an European with West Ham. How did you see that this West Ham team, who almost at the point of getting relegated this season, coming out to win in Europe? I mean, how do you rate David Moyes' performance and the influence it has over the West Ham team?
It shows every time it shows how competitive the English league has become, most especially this season. They've showed, and David Moyes, at least he deserves something. He has been in the game for a long time. He's an old gem.
Yeah.
So at least I would say this should be his retirement package.
Okay.
David Moyes has been around. He came to Manchester, but we all saw what he did. And one thing I like about him, when his team scores, he even jubilates more than the players. This one I said because of the pitch, he would have done the Mourinho stuff. David Moyes, he's so emotional. He likes the game.
Yeah.
He likes them. And kudos to West Ham. They deserve it. They've come a long way. West Ham for the past 2-3 seasons, they've spent.
Yes.
They've really spent. It's just that it's not yielding results for them. So if they get something, you saw how they celebrated the parade.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe West Ham has got supporters like this.
Oh, they do.
They do.
For
the English league, Charlie, they deserve it. And at least Moyes, if even he goes on retirement, at least he has got something apart from what we were saying, the community shield or something.
So that brings more people of the opinion that now that he won this with the Europa Confederation Conference League with West Ham, it's time for him to call it like just left when
I agree. The age. If you see the age, and this game is very emotional. It's very emotional for his age, and where you just say goodbye when the applaud is signed.
Yes, applaud is signed.
So for me, I concur with those.
Reginald, you think now that they can rise won the Europa Conference League with West Ham, it's time for him to at least step up the game and go and challenge himself. Chelsea wants him, United wants him, I think Arsenal wants him. Do you think it's time for, even Bayern Munich, they want him. Do you think it's time for him to step it up a bit more? So Charlie, let me go and play with the big boys and see how it goes. Because for almost 3-4 seasons now, the English media has been, and he's good, has been all over the camera, is the best defensive midfielder in the world. Do you think it's time for him to go and show to us all over week in, week out, playing Champions League and top football?
Per the reports or what I read, I heard West Ham when they saying there was an agreement that this season, after this season, you are allowed to leave.
Okay.
So they are going to respect their decision because he wanted to go. He wants to challenge himself. He's a player who sees himself playing Champions League football.
Okay.
And West Ham are not going to give him that.
Okay.
So I think this is the perfect way to win out. The perfect way. And I know there are some top teams after him, as you mentioned. So definitely, I'm sure you go for the best. The best team, you go for the best. So I think it's just the right time. The right time for him to. I would have wished Liverpool will even go for him. Yeah.
Depending on how much my child now,
But I'm not too sure about that. Even though sometimes I have doubts about him, because I wish as a player like him wanted to play at the top level. I think he needs something apart from just winning balls to his game.
Yeah,
he needs to contribute more, assist goals and all that. Because at the top level,
all those
when you're defensive for that, just winning the ball is not enough anymore. You have to add a lot more to your game. So I'm hoping that you choose the right club.
And to add to what my brother, this is the best season for him to go.
Okay.
Just as his coach, as you said, you just bow out when the applaud is high. He has done at least for so many years. West Ham has not won anything.
Yes.
And this is the time, it's part of the history. And if you want to remain competitive and relevant, you should be with the big guys. So when would they win? Because apart from this trophy, if he still stays at West Ham, there's no way they will win league.
Oh yeah.
Probably even this club might not
win it again. Now maybe they are now even in Europa, and Europa is not competitive.
You see, the Europa Masters are there. There's no way you take it from them. And you are considered as one of the best midfielders in the world. Go to the top clubs and compete.
So guys, but we'll be doing transfers in a big. I'll go for commercial. We'll be right back. You're welcome back onto the show. We are in the transfer segment of the show. From next week going on, it will be a big topic. We'll be discussing player after player, their contribution to their new club they'll be going. But today we are just going to try the surface. Next week going more detail about the transfers. So guys, it looks like the Saudis wanted to spoil parties. They've just come pluck Karim, the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, into the Gulf region. He's going to play El Etihad, right?
Yeah.
How do you foresee them? Because a week ago we were here, and one of our pundits, who is an ardent supporter of Real Madrid, says that Karim Benzema one year left on his contract, so he's not going anywhere. But the interview I had that day, Karim said he has one game to play. Let him finish playing that one game, then he can think about. But my friend has concluded. But today, I don't know whether that is so straight to come out.
You don't even have to do straight. I know you are talking about it's me. I want to see. When your boss is going. You can promise your mom, I love you, I love you. From where money comes, you don't do predictions, you don't anticipate, you don't suggest. You might be the most holiest person on earth. 1 second, money can change your mind.
Indeed, we are 42,000. We are not name.
Only a calculation. We crowd you. There be 14 years. He's my guy, he's my captain, but then it's the right time for him. It's the right time for both sides. It's also the right time for Madrid to think.
But he's also on the high, so sometimes when the applaud is like,
he has done everything, and you see, age-wise, it's the right time for Madrid to let him go and think of his replacement. And you see, if you realize, because of this money from the Gulf, when the players are even old, they are now going to get their retirement package. They now have the big deal. 45,000 Ghana cedis. Is it an hour or a minute? If you calculate this money.
Yeah, I think.
And he's an African.
I think like an hour or something.
Image rights, everything free. Oh,
that's really
it's so cool. You see, the Saudis want to also come into the sports arena, so it's nice. It's nice. But Ronaldo once said, very soon the Saudi league will be back. Even now, it will be attractive, but it wouldn't go part of the top 5. But then, I like what they are doing. All because of the 2030, they just want to rule the world. And they are emulating what Qatar did.
Yeah.
Qatar, it was a deliberate. And Saudi, they challenge them for money. So they have more players. They haven't finished yet.
They haven't finished.
But for my captain, he has done his
He
best.
has done his
He has
best.
done
He has
his
done
best. What's going on? Is everything okay? Are we saying?
We are saying that. So let's move to the other.
Maybe we like to comment. Top official.
No,
At least Benzema is the current Ballon d'Or.
So you comment.
How do you see the move?
Let him enjoy. It's just I'm interested to see who they are going to replace with Benzema because now there are not a lot of top strikers out there. Osimhen and the Vlahovic. They are not made.
We have the plan.
And it took them by surprise. They weren't expecting him to leave.
But we weren't expecting, but then we've been planning for his absence for some time now.
They wanted Mbappe, but Mbappe didn't.
So if right now we
they
were
wanted
planning.
Mbappe.
And so this for him to go now, it means we have to be very, very, very serious about it. From next season, you get either Haaland or Mbappe. One of them will come.
Oh yeah, then
One of them we will land one of them. So don't worry.
Okay. So let's talk about Messi. Messi, we are all thinking he will be somewhere in the Saudi and also be taking some of the world money, but he had decided to go and take a sun bath in Miami. So Inter Miami.
Yeah, we were expecting maybe he could move there because first of all he's an ambassador for Saudi Arabia. They were offering him a lot of money and all that. But from the reports I'm hearing, Inter Miami have a very, very nice project. I'm hearing he has some shares.
No, he's going to have shares in the team.
He has a house in Miami.
Okay.
And also an interesting point he raised is that he said he wants to move there because of his family.
Okay.
He wants a stable position so that his family can live in.
So,
And Barcelona wanted him. They made all the noise, but some of us we knew they weren't financially stable and ready to get in. They were just doing a lot of things in the media. Messi. So Miami, I think he's going to help them, and it's a form of retirement package
for.
And one thing is Messi's movement. If we could even be the producers group about before he went to PSG, I said on this it's a project. PSG is only a transit. It was Inter Miami. They have this business they are coming to do. Even this season is just because of he's a footballer. It's for people to. You listen to one of our colleague journalists in the US. They started bragging. He's bigger than Beyonce. He's bigger than Drake. He's popular than in the US. It's a project. He has got shares in Miami. He has a lot of companies. So it's a deliberate attempt. They want to. They are coming to. Saudi just came in
to even shoot up the price.
Because it wasn't part of their plan. That's why they ignored. Saudi was not part of their plan. Was if Oboba Saria or copy as in Kojika
any new subscriber to Apple TV.
Their subscribers have gone. Inter Miami, their subscribers have gone high. It's into player management. It's into so many construction. So many things. So he's a business guy. His business that is. He said that the Saudis wanted to own. I said, why doing that? Because you know the Sika
So let's talk McAllister to Liverpool. I'll take that. I'll be giving you free. McAllister to Liverpool.
I won't say much. Once they have confidence in him, he's come to where they're like almighty number 10 years. My only problem is that I think my people are having so much confidence. But almost 10 years, at the time when Madrid said, but honestly, Liverpool need midfielders. Even the general signing, I told my brother, the people they were signing wasn't necessary. They needed midfield. Liverpool, if Liverpool will take, those days will be concentrating on money, Salah, Firmino, but midfielders in the end thank you. So I think as at now he has got no. If you come with that performance, we know him. He walks straight into the Liverpool because right now they are made for the European
Okay, so now let's talk about Jude Bellingham. Now is going to Real Madrid, but it's like Real Madrid too. It's taking too long to send Jude Bellingham, and then what's going on?
I'm sure eventually the deal will be completed. It's just a matter of time. But I'm just looking at how he's going to adapt the Spanish league, the pressure, whether he can handle it. Because playing for Real Madrid is different. Yeah, it's different compared to Borussia Dortmund. Real Madrid, you are not allowed to have a bad game. Yeah, you are not allowed to have a bad game. Even Ronaldo, they booed him at times. And just look at his record. So with an English player moving abroad, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how he performs. But no doubt, he has a lot of quality.
Thibaut Courtois gets the ball, he takes it to the right hand side, Caballero, straight to Garcia on the right left side. Garcia, he dribbles one, give it to Tchouaméni to Camavinga to Jude Bellingham, Bellingham dribbles 1, 2, 3, he gives it to Diaz. Real Madrid will be
Vini, go!
Man City are too much
one of our colleagues has to now possession.
Man City share before me should be 5-5. Me should be 5. Man City share before.
They are holding. N'Golo Kante, we all know he's a baller. Where the ball, the round object is, he wants to be there. People feel it's a bad call for Chelsea to play him because they need some big guys to be around for the young guys they brought in to know that we are not here to play. This is a big club, we are coming to play. So ASM, but it's like Chelsea is trying to pull a leg to Conte, and the same Sikatuna said before. Hey, somebody who doesn't like money now. Is it a good to Conte? I think it's good, but to Chelsea and the kind of project they want to do, which they need a big boy in the room. Do you think it's good for Chelsea?
It's good for both sides. Kante has done what he will do for Chelsea.
Okay.
And for me, for a long time, since the January transfer, I said Chelsea here project, their problem is communication.
Okay.
And they haven't got the right manager yet.
Okay.
Pochettino, right now is confirmed. Pochettino is the one who is coming to take over. They can do with that in goal.
Okay.
You see, a ball, no ball, injury so hard. He can't play like the Kante we used
to know.
And you see, new king, new law. It's both sides of it. When you meet for institutional memory, you would like to work with someone who has an experience there.
Yeah.
The disadvantage too is that Nipano Socha or another politician.
Yeah.
So somebody would like to new king, new law.
Hello.
Enzo Mo. The only thing is you've offloaded N'Golo Kante. Bring in someone who is also a defensive midfielder who is good. That's all. And for N'Golo Kante, this Saudi it's a Muslim project. We are Muslim now. You're good on bedroom.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to cast on over there. Who person come make a number so from? Every Muslim wants to go to Mecca. You only need one. You see, Pochettino like two holding midfielders. Enzo is there. They only need to get one defensive midfielder and double pivot. That's all. Once he knows, I'm sure Pochettino has authorized that N'Golo Kante can go.
Okay.
So they know they will get a replacement for him. And if if all the players are new and the coach is new, they listen to the coach
a bit more. Okay, that's also.
How about challenge no more than the politician?
Oh, okay. That's all the experience I got from.
In N'Golo Kante, I think for the past 2 seasons, he's not been the same N'Golo Kante because of the injuries he suffered. But in N'Golo Kante, when you look at him, the role he plays in this Chelsea team is serious. I don't know whether they can replace him.
Okay.
He's like the engine room of the Chelsea. He's the one who drives them. He has the legs to push them. So it's going to be very difficult.
To replace him.
It's not easy to replace him.
It's not easy, but they will replace him.
Who? I don't see who can.
They haven't signed the person yet.
Yes, so we don't know.
Maybe you are comparing with those around now.
As of now,
They
there's
will
no.
get before N'Golo Kante. Not just
As of now, there's no. I don't see anybody who will replace.
Yeah, as of now, there, but they might recruit somebody. You don't know their next. They also know that
If our producer, they are all just if there's somebody they can whistle to us and let some.
okay, well, they can let us know if someone.
Producers, move my names. Move my names.
N'Golo Kante, once they've decided that he should go, they have a plan.
For me,
They say Conor Gallagher will play that
for me, I would have wished they would do everything for Kante to play at least one more season. Then get somebody in so that the person will learn from the position.
Because I had Kovacic.
Because
yes.
yes. So who is coming? Gallagher. Gallagher is not the solution. It's not the solution. And Chelsea fans, they must be. Are they ready? Because they must be ready to suffer.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I see Chelsea coming out good this season. This coming season.
don't deceive yourself.
You see, January transfer is different from.
Let's do the Champions League.
The kind of mistakes the owner has made, it doesn't take one season to fix those
Oh,
mistakes.
come on.
Let's do
Martinez are there.
let's do
They
the
only needed
Champions
the
League.
manager. They've gotten the manager.
Let's do the Champions League. Let's do the Champions League. So City versus Inter Milan. What a lot of people think City is playing some wonderful football, but they forget to know say Inter Milan the whole of this Champions League season they considered less goals. All their cup matches they've won all of it. In their last 12 matches they won 11 out of 12.
Yeah, they lost to Napoli.
So it's not like they are just going to come there and then City will just bamboozle them away. Somebody saw the opinion that the way City there and Real Madrid play first leg of the semi-final, that's how this final is going to be like. It will be very tight. How do you assess that? Because it's tomorrow. We'll all be watching it. So
As of now, the system Man City are playing, it's almost the same system Inter Milan are also playing. 3 at the back. I mean, pack the midfield. And Inter are a team that are going to soak the pressure.
okay.
And on the transition, they have got very dangerous players.
Yeah.
I think Lukaku should start this match instead of Edin Dzeko.
Okay.
So that in case the ball
They
comes,
rejected so
he can
Kill
at least
Luka.
he will have the strength to hold that play.
Okay.
So that other players like Martinez and Barella and they can join him in the attack. They should try go to going to toe with Man City. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. It will be very tight. Like last week I said, it will be closer than people think. Closer than people think. At least, if there's going to be it's going to be a difference of one. I'm not expecting too many goals. Yeah.
Wonderful. City, Inter Milan tomorrow, live and direct in HD.
I agree with what
He
my
is
brother
that-
said, but apart from the Lukaku starting, Dzeko should start. And this match, Dzeko has shown everything that even in his old stage is better than Lukaku.
Okay.
Lukaku is better when he comes from the bench.
Okay.
It's very difficult for him to read games when they start.
Okay.
He's very good when it comes from the bench. So Dzeko should start. But then I would have loved Inter to lift this car, but then honestly speaking, City will be a handful for them. City will be a handful for them. They are very desperate. If City are not able to win this Champions, I don't know when they will win it. Everything shows that this is their year. Everything shows. They have the luck. They have.
People have believed that last time West Ham won a cup.
Chances in
It was
in
Inter Milan.
1963-64 season.
Yeah.
West Ham won cup. City, Inter won the Champions League. History is there for everyone to break.
Yeah, nice one. So, yeah, now. Before that, we'll be going for commercial break. So, to do that, for us to go for the commercial break, there's going to be a beautiful review of our own GPL. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere whilst my guys digest the GPL for you. In a minute, we'll be right back. Welcome back onto the show. News coming in. It looks like Sheikh Jashim is finally having the way with the Glazer family. He's going to hand over. The Glazers will hand over to Sheikh Jashim. I'm very sure one of our senior comrades, Konimi, this evening will have his day on Sports Panorama on City. Go listen to him. Well, but before we do that, I'd like to take a little bit update from the French Open. So I'll hand over straight to William Bedman Regina to give us some small update about the French Open. Then we'll delve into our local league. It looks like one of our Galacticos are going on relegation. Stay tuned. Okay, so Regina, the French Open, how is it going?
Oh, it's almost getting to the end.
Okay.
For the women's side, Muchova.
Okay.
Considered check.
Okay.
She's now into the final, coming up against Iwat Viatek from Poland, the world number one. Yeah, they'll be playing in the final tomorrow.
Okay.
As we speak, from the men's side,
Okay.
Novak Djokovic has beaten world number one Alcaraz.
Wow.
So Djokovic is into the final. He's awaiting the winner in the match between what's his name, Alexander Zverev and Kasper Ruud, who is a Norwegian.
Okay.
As we speak now, Kasper Ruud has taken a 2-set victory.
Okay.
Yeah, so Djokovic is awaiting the winner of the match. So it's going to be very interesting. We are going to play the final on Sunday. So it's going to be
the women's final is tomorrow.
Yeah, women's final is tomorrow. And as we know, the favorites, the world number one, Iga Swiatek, is the favorite. And Djokovic is the favorite on the men's side. Yeah. If he wins, he will extend his Grand Slam.
Yeah, to another level.
Yes.
Because we have just come to discharge with the federal and Rafael Nadal. Oh, yeah, so more. Well. So now let's talk about Ghana Premier League. There are concerns. A big concern. One of them is Accra as a folk, our own Accra as a folk. Lovely colors. As one of our presenters, beautiful people, beautiful colors. But look at the colors, no. See one time, they are not seeing top. It's like they are almost battling relegation. Do you think it's the people who are currently running across the folk need to do a rethink about themselves and look at themselves in the mirror and tell that this project is not, let me walk away and bring some new, fresh mind in so that they can carry this thing forward?
A lot of things is going on at Asofuk.
Okay.
From the top to the bottom. And I think there needs to be some changes.
Okay.
The owner seems he's trusted some people too much.
That's one thing about rich people.
Yeah, and
they always think that we do business, we are successful, so everything we do should be successful. But sometimes life is not like that.
Yeah, and it seems he has given them too much power.
Okay.
To control things, and things are not working well for a big club like Asofuk to be mentioned as part of a relegation battle. It's bad.
Yeah.
Very, very, very bad. At least if you are not even challenging for the league, the least you can do is to be challenging for the top four. Not be challenging the teams at the bottom to be going down. And depending on other results to go your way. So there should be a change in the structure. Some people have failed to do their job, so they must be replaced. Also, the players, I think most of the players are not good enough.
Okay.
Truth be told, they are not good enough to be playing for Accra as a folk. Come on, if I think about it, past players who have played at Accra as a folk, and you compare them to those there now, there's a big difference. So you don't expect them to be challenging for the league, but at least for a team of Accra as a folk caliber, at least the top four, you should be in there. If you are not able to win the league, you should be able to make the top four. But to be down there challenging teams like Tamale City and the like, it's bad.
One of Accra Safokun, Nelson Montague said, the next Hatchful coach should be able to withstand pressure. I don't know which of the pressure, that it is pressure. What is the pressure about? Sometimes if the boardroom is messed up, there's nothing the coach can do.
I even find it difficult to understand. I want to go into his mind and understand what he wanted to put across, because you can't be House of Folk or Kotoko coach and you can't stand pressure. Just like you want to coach Madrid, you want to coach Barca, Man U, City, Liverpool, you say you can't stand pressure.
Then
even training grounds,
there's pressure.
You have to perform.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, you have to perform. So I don't know where it's coming from. What I can say is, it seems we all know the problem of House of Folk, but we are just beating around the bush, because in this part of our world, you don't talk bad about elderly people.
Yeah.
The problem of House of Folk is October Fede. It's Royal Majesty.
Which people?
The problem with Kotoko is Otunfo. But Hanuko but that's the fact. Yet it's a castle. So
you'll be giving us update in the local segment, so let's hold it there.
A popular phrase.
I borrowed it from my friend. Chief executive of there's no hard feelings. But nay, no credit. Yet, Ghana, yet is castle. Omo kan labas so komodi omo timano you respectfully.
Fantastic. So well, guys, Charlie. So yeah, do you think Mediama will win it?
They will win. It's long. They've come close for a long time. You see, Mediama won this season's league from the second break. They made some fantastic purchases. Ediana is Arsenal of Ghana GP. Almost A. Mediama M. Man City M. Ediana Olidi last hour now M. Mediama Arsenal Olidi Man City M. Mediama, they deserve it.
Nice.
They are putting up a stadium. Africa, the
stadium. No world class stadium now. Fantastic. And see, Nana Ajumamedu, I say almost stadium. I say stadium.
They are one year park. Happen and I will the walk up with academy for park. But how your friend is stadium. The Fred dreams as a theater of dreams. They will back.
In Revelation, so guys, this has been a beautiful segment of the LJ Place. So I'm hanging out with Union Bedman Reginald Quay and Union Bedman Uncle Funius Fukinie. So guys, Charlie, we'll be going home. So some words for the fans.
Charlie, a liker, nah share. A liker, nah share. Charlie, subscribe because we got a lot of content coming up your way. Peace.
Yeah, remember, man.
I like her.
So guys, so there you heard it from my guys. I'm checking out of the studio this very minute, but we're back next week to give you more in-depth analysis about transfers, players' profiles, and how they fit their new clubs they are going, and so much more sports. Not that because sports is going to be on break, so we'll be coming here talking about transfer a bit more bigger and better. So stay in there and be with us. Subscribe to the channel SJP TV on YouTube. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow us. Remember, your comment is needed. The guys are ready to answer your questions. So go to the comment section. You can even criticize us. We are here to learn. So yeah. So put your comments at the comment section. We'll be grateful. We appreciate it. And all our viewers in Spain and Bosnia-Herzegovina, we are saying shout out to you. And a special shout out to two of my friends, Low Mo and Black Milk. We'll talk later. Bye bye. See you in the capital.